right, for $9.16, this is what I got at Aldi. Now, as you know, I don't need to buy much food. There's a few things that I like to get, and you saw the prices of these items. So I'm going to be making chili this week, and I wanted some celery for that. I did get a loaf of bread at 95 cents. That is really reasonable. But what I really needed was the cream cheese. What I really needed was the sour cream, and that is really cheap. I can never seem to get sour cream reasonable. And I got a bag of bagels because it's been a while since I've been able to get any. And then I got peas. So the vegetables are really a good bargain if you don't have a garden. And it takes a lot of peas to grow to produce 1 pound. So for me, it's cheaper to buy the peas. Well, there you go is my mini Aldi haul. And I hope you enjoyed it. I only get there maybe once every 6 weeks. But this is all I need to put in my refrigerator and my freezer. All right, today we're going to make chili. And it's something I really enjoy making, and each time I make it, it's different. So here are my choppers that I use. As you see, I get them at the thrift store, but I love using them. And this came from a subscriber the whole way from the Netherlands. And you actually use it to get the leftover stuff out of your jars. It's actually quite interesting. Pretty neat. Pretty cool, isn't it? All right, I hope you enjoy the video. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Beans that we're using, kidney beans and black beans. Here's some of my home canned ones, and here's a can that I have. One thing I love about making chili is every time it gets different, because every time I have different ingredients in it. So we're going to saute our ground beef. We're going to add one of my favorite, the dark chocolate peppers. Now on the inside they're green, it's just the outside, but they're so sweet. I will not grow any others. I just love it. Now I'm cutting these up fairly big because they'll cook down. We'll put our beans in, and that way that can get cooking a while. We're going to make a real thick chili. Sometimes I make it more like a soup, and other times I make it real thick. Today it's going to be thicker. Learn how to can kidney beans the no soak way. I'm going to share with you right above here an iCard and at the end of this video. What I use the most in canning is my beans that I can, and also my tomatoes. Those items are what I use the most of my home canned goods. I found this chili mix. It was a quarter. I don't know when I got it, but we're going to use that because I am slowly using up all of these mixes that I had. And as you've seen, I'm doing a lot of homemade your own mixes. But for a quarter, you can't beat that. Alright, the chili is finished. I just want to break up a couple of these tomatoes yet. And I have rice in my rice cooker. And that is a really frugal meal. And it's high in protein, and it's just all around good for you. And like I always say, chili is better even the next day. Now if I have any extra chili, I will be canning this. It's time we harvest some herbs before we have a frost. That means today we're going to harvest our basil. So we're going to harvest our basil, and then we're going to dehydrate it. We got to get work done because it's really cold out. We are really having a early frost this year. It's been a crazy growing season. But I'm going to show you what I have in the garden yet. And the basil is one thing that we have to harvest before the frost. Some of your herbs can last into December, but not basil. Basil is one of those warm summer crops that you gotta harvest before it gets cold. All right, come on. I love these big bowls, and I will share with you a link in the description box below where I got them, because they are amazing. Okay, come on everybody. He is lime basil. Wow, some of the cold weather already got to it. So obviously by tonight it would be too late. I'm gonna go ahead, harvest the rest of it. Basil with dried tomatoes and olive oil and mozzarella cheese. Oh my word, makes beautiful breadcrumbs. Oh, you can do so many things with it. All right. Well, that's the basil harvest right there. That's a lot of it. Now I gotta get working on it. We're gonna wash the leaves and we're gonna put them on the dehydrator. This is tarragon. Now I gotta keep this separate because I don't wanna get them mixed together. I totally forgot about this. This was this one tarragon plant that I bought at the grocery store, remember? For 99 cents, and we rooted it. Yes, we have got to work on this as well. All right, this is gonna be a separate project. Let's go take everything up. It's Peter Rabbit. He's looking rather cold. I think he needs a jacket. The house. Everything's starting to be harvested. My lemon balm, that is another thing I need to harvest too. That should be all right because it's right near the house, so I can do that tomorrow. But there's my place, my little homestead. And yes, this is a sugar maple. I've never tapped it, but we will in the spring. We're gonna learn how to tap it because it's really old. Okay, everybody, let's go up on the porch and let's get this dehydrated. And that's what's left of the garden. Wow. Another year is almost ending.